Color is everywhere, and it's all around us. The question is, does it really have that big of an impact on our lives? This is how color affects our behavior. What attracts us to decorating our house a certain way? Or deciding what color shirt we may want to put on a specific day. You may not realize it, but color has a significant impact on our moods. But how exactly does this even happen? It all starts with our vision. Our vision is pretty powerful. It dominates the human senses, and in fact, when we wake up, we see over 70,000 colors immediately. The image observed is transmitted to the related part of the brain by millions of nerve endings. Thanks to advanced technology, it is now known that color affects brainwaves, the autonomic nervous system, and hormonal activity. We react both physiologically and psychologically to color, which can affect our moods very, very significantly. The retina in our eyes have two types of light-sensing cells. These are rods and cones. This is what receives the visual stimulation of what we see and sends it to our brain via the optic nerve. From our vision, our brain is able to process our surroundings by communicating through neurons. These are sensory neurons, which are afferent, meaning this is the information that is first taken in, which is the neuron linked to communicating to your brain about the visuals and colors around you. Now that we have a basic idea of how we're able to see color, how can this actually affect our behavior? An experiment of behaviors done by a behaviorist, Rajesh Bagchi, on the effects of how red backgrounds compared to those of blue backgrounds, and the willingness of consumers to pay in auctions and negotiations on eBay and websites that were alike, concluded that a red background versus a blue background elicits higher bid jumps. Red has also been recognized as a color that is powerful and possibly even a disturbing color, and it can be linked all the way back to our evolution. Distinguishing such colors such as red could be tied to an evolutionary trait as humans, and how we use our vision in identifying colors for survival skills. Recognizing color for survival purposes was important, and now the evolution of this trait has affected our modern lives today. Sure, we may not use color to distinguish a threat in the wild anymore, like our once ancestors did, but in the natural selection, survival of the fittest sense, it's widely recognized as a factor in the development of anxiety disorders today. Our brains and bodies have evolved over the course of human history to predispose us to anxious responses. And in fact, even though color can cause evolutionary impulses within us, color can also aid us in calming our anxieties and can be used in a form of expression. Expressive therapies do just that, and art therapy has become a great form of therapy that utilizes color and expressive means to aid our behaviors. Art therapy research by Professor Harriet Wadeson investigated how expressive therapy can help with schizophrenia. The objective was to use expression to gain an understanding of the subjective phenomenology of the acute schizophrenic episode. Pastels on an easel were used, and the patient was instructed to create a self-portrait of themselves. The colors they used were completely up to them. In the end, the colors that were used on the portraits helped the art therapist understand where the patient was experiencing the most pain, sadness, anger, and based on the colors that they used, and in turn this allowed the patient to self-reflect and discuss their emotions with a visual. Art therapy and expressive therapies are a testament to how color and visuals can in fact affect our behavior. Expressing emotions and feelings through art therapy with a comfortable and safe setting is only one of the many ways color can help aid one's behavior, and can be therapeutic. So the next time you see your favorite color, think about how it makes you feel and how you can apply it to your daily life. Take a look around and see how color affects your daily life and how color can affect your behavior.